welcome to another week of the Poetry Group Podcast. My name, as always, is D'Artagnan Solis, a.k.a. Jonas Rex. And as always, I'm joined by my friend and co-host, Jeremiah Griffin, a.k.a. J2 Beastie with a 2. How you doing, Jay?
Bro, big chillin', bro. Big chillin'. Been chilling.
Bing chilling, bing chilling, bing chilling, bing chilling, bing chilling.
Don't do that, bro. That's racist. You can't say that, bro.
Oh, you can't do that?
That's racist. No, don't do that, bro.
All right, I won't do it again.
All right, bro.
All right. Was I supposed to cry as well? And my apology.
Nah.
No, we straight.
You're
All right.
a man, bro.
This week, we are going to get, I almost said get into. This week, we are going to view 3 poets, Chanel Dupree, Delusions, Jovan McKoy, Black Men, Don't Cheat, and Mello's Black Queen. Do you have anything you want to add to this lineup?
Nah.
Hell yeah. Let's get into it. I keep saying get into it, bro. And some of these talk about sex, and it's going to sound weird now. Why do I keep saying that? All right, so this first one is Chanel Dupree called Delusions. I'm just going to let it sit with y'all. This is a great poem. I heard it once today. NPS 2014, Oakland, California.
Every night at 8:30 p.m., my grandmother accuses my grandfather of cheating on her. My grandfather is 83 years old. He says to her, now, Weeze, now how am I going to cheat on you when I got to pee every 5 minutes? The whole family laughs, chalks it up to one of my grandmother's crazy jokes. That was until she swore she saw other women in their house. I don't know if these were hallucinations or flashbacks. 40 years ago, these were all true. My grandfather put food on the table for all 5 children and left his vows on countless bed sheets. He did what a man was supposed to do back then. Come home afterwards. Leave no trace of perfume, but a wife always knows when someone else's sweat is mixing with their husband's. My grandmother never really got over sharing her husband. 40 years later, these women are still inside of her. She fights every day to get them out. My grandfather calls the house in a fearful slur. Y'all gotta help me. Weeze is going crazy. She's seeing other women in the house. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Before I can answer him, my grandmother's voice bursts through my ears like a machete. You get that woman out of my house. What woman, Weeze? That bitch by the sofa, sipping my tea like she waiting for supper. Weeze, that's the coffee table. You think I'm stupid? I know those legs anywhere. I watched them walk up and down the supermarket acting like they weren't wrapped around my husband, passing me a grapefruit like she's my equal. Weeze, hold up, that's the ironing board. I know those breast prints, you were buried in them last night. Weeze, you going crazy. This ain't crazy, baby. This is called healing. Now, like I said, you get that woman out of my house. The phone clicks off. My grandmother's voice, usually the sound of fresh cornbread, sounds more like a throat filled with gunpowder. I didn't know resentment could cancer the mind. I want to tell her that I'm scared. One night, as she's heading downstairs, she sees movement in the dark, mistakes it for him thrusting, grabs the nearest lamp, and just keeps hitting and hitting until she figures out why she stayed in the first place. I want to tell her that I understand. I know what it's like to hand a plate of my limbs over to a man that has already eaten, to see her in her joints, to know exactly what she liked. I want to ask her how she do it with a family, put her heartbreak on hold to raise their children, stitch a smile on her face while her sheets are tangled in sin. During the day, my grandfather destroyed his marriage certificate for swung open legs. At night, he returned to my grandmother with an open mouth, finally to devour her. Her mouth is now an open barrel ready to fire, till death do them part. My equal.
Woo! Yeah. Did you know that you muted yourself?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I didn't. I'm lying. That was a lot, bro.
That was a lot. It's kind of heavy. How are you feeling? Give us the vibe check.
I feel like I did something wrong when I didn't. That's mostly how I feel right now. Nah, I don't have much to say.
One of the things that I want to talk about is she said she started swinging and swinging until she remembered why she stayed in the first place and doesn't dive farther into that, right? So that motion that she's swinging at, is it her daughter? Like she's swinging and realize, oh, my bad, like she's beating the shit out of her kid? Is she swinging and swinging at her grandkid that reminds her of like family? Or is she swinging and then remember why she stayed in the first place? The grandpa like popped her back or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, was it a domestic violence thing? Was it the kids? Like, there's a lot to unravel there. She goes on to say that she stayed because of the family, which would imply that before maybe she was like freaking out in her hallucination and she's swinging on her daughter. Maybe her daughter's there to like take care of her, whatever it may be. There's that. In the beginning of the poem, I like the voice that she did for her grandpa. I feel like that just sounds like every black grandpa, every black older uncle that I met.
Right.
Yeah, how am I supposed to be out here cheating on you? I gotta piss every 5 minutes.
Right. That's true.
She nailed that. And then immediately flipped the 180 and she got to dig in. I like the way that she's viewing the pain from the from a child's perspective, right? Like she just doesn't get it. She doesn't understand it. She's trying to tippy-toe around it. She's scared. There's a lot that happened in there. And that poem was only 3 minutes. Like that's like the average length of the short poems that we get through. She packed a lot into there very quickly. Anything you want to add after the slight overview?
No, honestly, not for this one. I just feel fear.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. There's a lot, and there were definitely times where I heard something and I was trying to break it down in my head, so I missed lines. So this is something I'm definitely going to listen back to on my own time, but I'd love to hear what you guys took from this. Go ahead and let us know in the comment section your favorite lines or the message or how you feel about the previous generation, because she does say that this was as men were supposed to back then, as though this was something common. I wasn't alive, but I've heard the sentiment, so we'll move on from there. What was that?
You're getting real body.
Oh, I'm getting real body. Am I still real body?
Nah.
All right. This next one is Black Men Don't Cheat. I purposely ordered these together. Hope you guys enjoy that. By Jovan McKoy. Let's get it.
Public service announcement from the BMDCC, the Black Men Don't Cheat congregation.
Let's go. No, we don't.
The collective of melanated faithful brothers. First, I'd like to announce that we don't claim every man who says he is kin to the church. The men who are only faithful to what is ever convenient for their dick at the moment. The brothers who know pillow talk like the back of every woman who walks past them. You know, the hard pose who give you no answer when you ask them who is this woman and finds God in every mattress but his own. The BMDCC knows of no affairs but the ones of the Lord. The Bible be the only black book by our bedside. And no, just because your boyfriend wears the Black Men Don't Cheat t-shirt does not mean that nigga ain't out here in the streets still cheating. We don't claim the wolves in sheep's clothing. Just like how we don't claim the Ankh niggas. The brothers who put the hoe in Hotep. The ones who say, namaste, then leaves when new ass reflects off they crystals. The brothers who abuse their crown for the pussy. Who wanna align your chakras for your pussy. Wanna know what's your zodiac sign for the pussy. When they ask you how your moon is rising, know that that's a double entendre for the pussy. Kings be on some fuck shit too. I know Coretta Scott knows better than anybody. We don't claim that it's not what it looks like, niggas. Because it always ends up what it looks like, nigga. It looks like lying. It looks like finding security and lying in between something different every night. Black men love to say that they're your rock, like Beyonce ain't make lemonade for niggas like that. Like Left Eye ain't finished the fire that they started because men like that. Like Medea ain't leave hot grits on the stove because men like that. Black men be so oblivious that sometimes they are the diary of a mad black woman. But black men don't cheat. No, we don't cheat. Well, most black men don't cheat. Don't bask in women like a boy in Baskin Robbins, because, you know, black men love most of their flavors. Well, some of their flavors. I've watched men branch themselves from women cut from the same bark as them, because, you know, black men love their foreign. Everything that's different from their mothers. Mocha, maybe she's mulatto, caramel. When you kiss him, now you see why his lips taste differently each time. Black men love their cake and their side piece, too. Dessert after dessert. I don't think y'all hear what I'm saying. They dessert after dessert, because black men love you alien. They love you like monogamy is extraterrestrial. Black men love you more like Men in Black, normalize that fuck nigga. Black men love to play games like boys, but will treat your whole relationship like a modern warfare. Finding every casualty along the way sexy. Because black men love to brag about all the bodies they collected. Lying like that habit happens to be second nature to them. When we all know Tracy's baby daddy's cousin seen you with the joint down 52nd and Market 2 weeks ago. You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie. If committing weighs too heavy of a burden for you, why put that weight on someone else's shoulders? See, black men be better than that. Black men need to love our women with the same energy we give our mothers. Black men need to be honest with our women with the same energy we give our niggas. Black men need to be loyal to our women with the same energy we give our religions, and maybe, just maybe, you will all have faith in the BMDCC, the home of the prayer Sierra says on the side of her bed. Hopefully you will have faith in us faithful black men. Amen.
All right. What you got, Jeremiah?
My opinion, I thought it was interesting that in a way he used the black men don't cheat thing in a way to bash black men. But I kind of feel like men in general, in terms of like, even outside of cheating, everything else that men may or may not do that may or may not be seen as wrong to fuck. You know?
All of the scamming, lying, flexing,
Yeah.
using the social medias, all that. Okay. Let me think back real quick. He touched on black men don't cheat. I liked his cadence, but I feel like this is a one time where I'm going to offer criticisms. I'm sure he's performed this poem plenty of times, and as someone who performs my poems, it's not always exactly the way, but there were certain times where I feel like an inflection in his tone would have offered a lot to the punch. And I think I'd have to go back and figure out exactly where it was. But overall, I enjoyed his cadence, but there are a couple of times where it left me wanting it a little more. But now into the content. The Black Men Don't Cheat Congregation, the BMDCC, that was funny. The, what was it? The something of faithful brothers, like that. The ridiculousness of it all is hilarious. I like, it's just like he's really sitting out here just giving you advice. Like if like the guy friend to the female best friend, just like telling you straight up, just because he wears the Black Men Don't Cheat t-shirt doesn't mean he's out here in these streets. So he really got down on this one. I think it's funny to line these up after, right? Because we had Delusions, the first poem. And then you had Chanel Dupree talking about how her grandpa was out there. He was in the streets. And then you start off with Black Men Don't Cheat, and it sounds very wholesome, like this is going to be a love your woman type thing. And it is, but it's not from the perspective of loving your woman. It's from the perspective of don't be this asshole, right?
Right.
And I think that what it does is shine light on the problem while also maintaining, he said that not all, well, that's the Baskin Robbins bit too. I really like that. He said not all black men cheat, but they, or he said not all black, but basically said that not all black men cheat. I don't remember the exact line, but then he talks about how they will Google and ogle about every flavor like it's a Baskin Robbins, and it attests to the idea that even if you're not physically cheating, like you might not necessarily be being faithful, you know? And I think that takes to hold to a higher standard. All of his brothers, right? He's talking to us, he's talking to me, he's talking to you. He wants to hold his people to a higher standard. I appreciate that you said like all men, right? Like let's hold everybody to that higher standard. But yeah, from his perspective, I'll hold my brothers to a higher standard. instead of just not cheating on your woman, like love your woman. And that I feel like that resonated throughout the poem in the bits where he talked about himself and people like him, or at least I'm hoping he's referring to himself and people like him.
Right.
While he's not bashing on everyone else. But then again, if everything he said is to be true, right? How do we know he's not just bashing on everyone to get the pussy, right? To play it up,
Right.
to make himself sound so great. It could all be a
Like he
scam
won't do it.
again.
Like he won't do it himself.
Yeah. Anything you want to add before we move on here?
No, but I have a question that I want to ask you.
Hell yeah.
What is cheating to you? What are the things that are considered cheating? And obviously not like there's going to be a bunch of things, but just some real quick.
To me, I think there's obviously the physical cheating, right? If you're doing anything physically with someone else that your partner ain't okay with, like you're cheating, right? I can't say like, oh, anything sexual, because like there's open relationships. There's people that are like, nah, that's fine in our relationship. You're not cheating on your partner then. But like things your partner isn't okay with, you doing with other people, if you do those anyway, you're cheating. You're going behind your partner's back. You're deceiving. I think there's a certain level of emotional cheating that usually happens when people are unhappy in their relationships. They'll just find themselves to distance themselves from their partner, and they'll end up essentially like where it's like, oh, this is just my friend. We go hang out. We go to the movies. We go to this. And they very well might not be physically cheating. I need to just edit in like the sarcasm tone. They very well might not, I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt, might not be physically cheating, but they are like emotionally cheating, right? They are so much more invested in this other person than they are with their partner. And at that point, like, just break up, bro. What are we doing? I think ultimately the rule of thumb is if whatever I'm doing, I can't do in front of my partner because it would obviously make them uncomfortable, you're cheating, bro.
I can agree with that.
Everyone's gonna have their own definitions, but I think that's just generally what it boils down to. What is your definition of cheating?
Shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Black men don't do that, so I don't even know what that is.
I feel like maybe I'm even a little weird sometimes at this point in my life, just because, like, shit, I've done some things that I believe in karma. I think I've done some things where it's like, am I being cheated on, or is that shit just coming back to me? And I'm not the type of guy that's gonna like be mad, when my karma comes back.
Yeah, no, consequences of my actions.
Yeah, bro. I believe largely in accountability.
Respect to that.
Nah, bro, that's some bullshit, bro. Do not be like me. No one says you have to.
Why was Karma watching? Why she always got to see that shit, bro?
Bro, what's wrong with her?
I entered a cipher competition. I believe I sent you the verse.
Nice.
I took top 3. I didn't get it. They sent me a cool sweater that I wear on occasion. Quality wasn't that great though because it shrunk the first time. So now I got to roll the sleeves up because the sleeves don't fit like they should. But it's cool. It's still wearable. And the first lines I open with, if opportunity's an itch, then I'm scratching it like the lotto. They say karma is a bitch, then I'm lucky that I don't got hoes. And I've noticed that a lot of people most people don't go like, karma comes back to get you when they fucking murder someone,
Right.
It's usually like, yeah, I cheated on this girl and karma, bro.
Right.
It's gonna get you. It's like, why does karma always have to do with relationships? But
that's true. Or that's like, I know someone who, my opinion is like, there's a lot of people, I do think a lot of women who don't admit that they want to have fun with more than one person or do things with more than one person.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing like against any of them or anything like that. But I do know someone who I feel like they make their choices and then they're like, well, I'm your karma. Like they just truly believe that about themselves. Like they are someone's karma.
They're doing God's work, bro.
Yeah, bro. But then it's like, are they? Or is that shit that the homeboy in the poem just now was talking about?
They're just Let me just get this out the way. There are male hoes and there are female hoes. Y'all all being hoes. This is not exclusive to women. But in this situation, she just being a hoe.
Damn. I'm gonna call her.
I'm gonna call her. Put her in the chat.
Got you.
Right
now.
And you know what? If you're a hoe, be a hoe, bro. Don't let anyone rain on your parade. You do you. Be happy with what you got. Like, the only way that you should be unhappy doing what you want to do is if you don't get to where you want to be. That's all I'm saying.
I can very much agree.
There we go. And speaking of, that'd be crazy. A crazy transition. If I said, speaking of hoes, next is black queens.
Disrespectful. You got no respect.
That's not what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Bro, you said what you said, bro.
I'll edit it out. No, I'm leaving it.
I'm leaving it.
Ready, set, start your engines. This is a Sony Entertainment Productions.
I'm a hot girl, and I do. That's cute. Even funny a little bit. But if I was to invite you to church, can y'all wear that same outfit? If I was to place a book in front of you by tomorrow, can you summarize it? If I was to talk about stocks and bonds, can we converse over investments? Or even if I was to mention liabilities and assets, would you know the difference? Or even go over our lifelong tangible goals in 5-year increments? Like, bae. Classy and finance, that's all I'm trying to say. And I hate when gorillas say, F my credit score. I know I can be rich tomorrow, but y'all broke today. I swear some of y'all women are permanently programmed in child's play. Now, trust ladies, I'm not here to break y'all down, but at the same time, allow me to lift you up, right? Pour in your cup until it overflows with accomplished goals, and you can rise above the mindset of that of an Amber Rose. And it gets me when women look at her and say, goals, and then walk right past a lady with a PhD, quick to support a $1 billion empire, but won't even show that same love locally. Now, trust ladies. That's not all women, but that's the majority, and the majority would disagree, ironically. Now, ladies, once again, I need y'all to follow me. I'm a hot girl, and I do. Damn. Some of them same women, they quiet now. I guess that shit got a little too hot, needed to cool down. But look, don't ever get it twisted. I love my beautiful black women, especially those entrepreneurs with ambitions, starting new businesses. But I need that paradigm to shift, implement a new narrative. The stereotype of a black woman should have been dead, but social media and the influencers, they keep reviving it. Every time I log on, it's an ass pic, tit pic, click pic. Just a bunch of bullshit, like all of that, y'all can miss me. Like what I wouldn't give to see a woman that just graduated with her cap and gown, holding her degree, or even closing on the house of her dreams, showing off her keys, or even cutting the ribbon in front of a new business, masterminding her reality, or even showing her children that got honor roll 3 years in a row. To me, those are goals. Yeah. Or even showing her children that got honor roll 3 years in a row. To me, those are goals. Or even a baby shower with the baby father while they stand together taking pictures while they pose. Cause look, the way things been, that song has been on repeat. I think we might need to implement a new track, call it Black Queen, and make sure we get billions of streams. Because look, at this point, I'm just tired of the way that the black women are depicted is sickening and far from accurate. And if they knew like I knew, they have stopped degrading and sexualizing and realize that is more beneficial when you showcase the queen that's inside. You feel me? Afrocentric, motherland, dark skin, coarse hair. Is black women beautifully naturally? Of course they is, but they keep running to Dr. Miami for the BBLs. As if they not satisfied with what God created, as if he failed. Like, look, ladies, I swear I'm not here to bash. But at the same time, when you look in the mirror, I want y'all to see what I see. And that's beauty. On every level, y'all possess that abundantly. And if y'all really want a good man, y'all just don't get him off y'all looks, but off y'all qualities. I hope y'all hearing me. I hate the way that black women are viewed in society, but look, this the way it ought to be. Black mother, black queen, all hail, your black highness. Good at solving black problems, constantly solutionist. Black therapists, mean with the needle game seamstress. Black doctors, philosophers, philanthropists, black astronauts that's out of this world. I'm just glad that we share the same gravitational pull within this galaxy. Y'all fucking with me. I respect that. Yeah, it's love, Cleveland. You feel me? Let me bring that back. I fuck with y'all for real. Black mother, black queen, all hail, your black highness. Good at solving black problems, constantly solutionist. Black therapist, mean with the needle game seamstress. Black doctors, philosophers, philanthropists, black astronauts that's out of this world. I'm just glad that we share the same gravitational pull within this galaxy. Black beautician, black optimistic, she got the moon on her ring. And she don't even view a cup as half full. She'll say that it's room. Obviously, for more opportunity, she's influential to the youth. She's inspiring. Intellectual scholars and a black queen know how to make shit work. She can feed a family of 5 off of $5. She's a stylist. She can throw in a fit, go in the room, kill it the loudest, and remain modest. The black queen is symbolic to the term goddess in the pure definition of the phrase, don't worry, I got us. Society's commodity at its highest. I love the way that y'all nurture seeds. And even if at times y'all misguided, I will always give you y'all flowers because y'all literally embody black power, black queen. I love the way that you walk. You got the stride of a cheetah in high speed. That's in motion poetry, black queen. I love the way that you so fly that the most advanced pilots will need an additional 10,000 hours just to be at that altitude, comfortable as they climbing, black queen. I love the way that you cook. Real shit. Black queen, I love the way that you cook. Food so delectable. Your kitchen nation invest in. Food so good, Jesus Christ himself at the Last Supper will ask for seconds. Black queen, you will always be the black man's best blessing. Black queen, you don't ever have to change a thing. Just forever remain my queen. I love y'all to all my black queens.
Oh, no, we got the mountain Mike said.
What you doing, buddy?
I'm on a podcast, bro. Get out. Close it.
All right, what are your thoughts on Black Queen?
Accountability major. That's me. You know.
Yep.
So I very much enjoyed that. I don't know. I guess that's my thoughts. Like, I think I enjoyed that. In my opinion, what I felt, what I went through, my experience is what I guess I'm trying to say is that he was holding ladies accountable. I think without making them feel shamed, without shaming them.
Yeah, but he definitely shamed them in the beginning.
Yeah, but I mean, like, without them feeling shamed.
Yeah, he broke them down and then uplifted them.
Yeah,
and I mean. There's this analogy that I think is very accurate, and it's with the way that we build muscle, right? We got to break down the muscle so it comes back stronger. And I think that's the same thing we have to do with bad habits and bad ideologies. We got to break those down so we can rebuild stronger new ones. And I feel like that's essentially what this poem does, is he highlights all that stuff in the beginning, and he said, and then highlights the slogan as well. I'm a hot girl, and I do hot shit. And it was perfect that not even 10% of the ones that screamed it out the first time were trying to scream it out again because they were ashamed of everything that's associated with that. What's wonderful is there was a lot of buy-in in the crowd, because I feel like if you try and say these things to black people in general, and man, nigga, you stupid, shut the fuck up. Like, you bugging, bro, get out. Who invited you? You gonna scare the hoes off, bro.
All right. Scaring the hoes. Scaring the hoes.
And what I heard in that room, based off the crowd, was a lot of accountability for their actions, right? And I want to run this back to the first two poems we went through. We realized that there are big problems with, and we're going to say men, but for the sake of the poems, black men in black culture, right? Mm-hmm. This last poem, I hope, highlights that there's two sides to this thing, right? We can't fix one side and let the other side deteriorate. If the idea is that you're going to have a strong male, strong female in the household, and they're going to create a family that is strong together, you're only as strong as your weakest link there. And there's only two of y'all, so there can't be two weak links, bro.
All right.
Like, on this podcast, I'm a personality hire. There can't be two of us, Jeremiah.
I don't know what the hell that mean.
Jeremiah is the personality hire. I like I already talked on the call out. The call out was great. Got the crowd participation, and it really drove the message home. I liked the flow was impeccable. It's probably one of the best flows I've heard in a few weeks of going on here. It reminds me of what's that dude? Soulful poetry. He gets down. And Matt Capone, he also gets down. I put him up there in terms of flows. I mean, I want to put him in the realm of Rudy Francisco, but I gotta hear some more first. Like Rudy, I just put him on another level because of nostalgia.
Here's a show today in Arizona if any of y'all trying to go, but you got to purchase your ticket right now while it's being recorded and not released. The podcast.
When the podcast releases, it'll be too late, unfortunate.
It'll be too late.
What's the Drake thing? If you're reading this, it's too late.
Yeah.
If you're hearing this, it's too late.
It's too late.
My black queens out there, he did touch on the idea that tag is this label that we're throwing out here and it's being misused, and I agree. I think that by saying that wasting money doing hoe shit and being a single mom that's still out here partying and turning up is a black queen, while we also have real black queens out here holding it down for their family, doing what they got to do. And the quote in there really made me just think of my mom. Was he said they coined the phrase, "Don't worry, I got us." I actually sent chills down my spine when he delivered it. I didn't listen to the whole poem earlier, so it was the first time I heard it. Gave me chills, made me think of my mom, because my mom, no matter what, I never felt like I wasn't protected or taken care of because I knew my mom had us. Like, she was gonna find a way to figure it out to get it done. And I've written a poem about the wonders of having a mom like that. And just, those are attributes that I would want in my black queens. What is our prompt for today? Do you have the book? Or is it in the car?
No, I didn't bring it. It's in my backpack. My backpack's right over there. Are you gonna go to the backpack, or are we gonna talk about black culture again? My back. I'm already in the backpack.
He's in the backpack.
I'm hella deep in it.
Oh, you deep in that thing.
There you go. All right. You know how this goes. Pick a number. I'm gonna act like I scrolled to your number.
77.
This is not nearly close enough to say. Oh, that might have been near 77. Oh, I'm gonna say it right here. What is something you've learned lately? Write a story that involves a flame going out. If this week had a theme to it, what would yours be? What do you have to do today that you really would rather not do?
Are these all possible prompts?
Yeah, I just started reading as many as I felt like.
Okay, I'm going with the first one. What is something you've learned lately?
All right. Bet.
All right. I just need a 10-minute timer.
Something you've learned lately in the form of poem. My broken back. My poor broken back.
You broke your back.
Yeah, my back's been fucked up for a while.
Oh, I hope that doesn't hold you back from writing, because I think I'm going to go first today.
What is something you've learned? I can't even see. You've learned lately. All right, I'm ready when you are, partner.
Right. Good luck. Have fun.
Tell me what to do.
We are here as the future us, filling in time as past us. Current us is writing a poetry prompt about what are we writing about today? Oh, a lesson we learned
recently.
Yeah, something we learned recently. So what we're gonna do to fill in is one of my new favorite rising artists. His name is La Russell. Jeremiah's never heard of La Russell, so we're gonna show him freestyle. We're gonna probably check out one of his best songs, and I'm gonna show him D Barbie, Action Pack Barbie, and we're all gonna get his viewpoints on that. So let's hop in. Oh, you can't hear.
All right, ready? Let's get
Hear
it.
now?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm in NYC, had to pull up on 100G. If you can make one, you can make 100 G's. Welcome to your new home, I'm giving you the keys. They fiddle with the lock, I open it with ease. Sold out shows, I let a nigga pay $1. Big black truck like they picking up Kamala. I be outside getting guala. California bear, I'm rare as white koalas. Change is what I bring to the game. Dope is cocaine, Troy and old fame. I'm finna cook, turn up the propane. Pocket full of greens, spinach and romaine. Insane to see what I done while staying indie. Keep niggas at an orange reach, I'm Wimby. It's a paradigm shift and I'm shifting. Dwayne Johnson, I do the heavy lifting. I wrote this in the truck on the way. They know Lil Rush from the Bay to BK. From BJO all the way to VA. Hustlenomics, I got my BA. Had to pull up on 100G. If you can make one, you can make 100 G. Welcome to your new home, I'm giving you the keys. They fiddle with the lock, I open it with ease. Sold out shows, I let a nigga pay $1. Big black truck like they picking up Kamala. Holla, I be outside getting guala. California bear, I'm rare as white koala.
That was crazy, though.
Thoughts on Lil Russell?
He went crazy, bro.
Yeah, he dope, right?
Yeah, he went crazy, bro. I can't even act like he didn't.
I love his energy. He got good bars. He's not out here. He's saying like very powerful things too, like very uplifting. He got good energy. I like Lil Russell. I'm a fan of Lil Russell. But the other person I will show you is her Instagram is Action Pack Barbie. Anybody wants to check her out? I think D Barbie needs more gas, even though she got 14.2 thousand likes on this thing.
I wish y'all would have found some slow shit that I could flow with, so y'all can stop finding these bitches to compare my flow with. Cause y'all gonna turn them into bitches that it's on the flow with. And if it's me or them, who you think I'm finna go with? Bitches to Barbie and that D, it don't condone shit. Rapping to me just a hobby, I'm really on shit. Man, you bitches really garbage, that need disposed shit. I ain't even trying to flex, man, it's just promotion. But I'm tired of the lying, crying, Thizzler, the ciphers. Tired of hearing that music that really belong in diapers. Niggas ain't got no friends that's honest about your writing. Like damn, nigga, ain't it a fire you could be fighting? Like damn, nigga, all you desire to be is violent. Me too, but I'm speaking the truth, you niggas lying. Painted on your homies in the song, now they dying. Shit is easy math if you add it up like I did. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rap niggas I just put up in a boat. Man, these bitches don't get it. I rap harder than I hold. So it really get me tight when these bitches think I'm a joke. Bitch, I'm sharper than a knife. It ain't a beat I can't poke. I'm really raw when I write. It ain't a P I ain't broken. Ask around. Ain't a piece of the C that I ain't stroke. When you mentioning the Barbie, add the D, but don't choke. You relax and let it go. You would know that you can float. And I'm a felon. I ain't beefing with no bitches who can vote. And I ain't telling. So the people tried to send me up the road. I took a train, a truck, a bus, a boat. I'm Kamani's kid, bitch. I bet I always make it home. I don't need luck. Bitch, I bet I always break a bone. And I don't need love. I'ma let the music feed my soul. But if that nigga come around and start licking the right hole, then hold on. Now I'm rethinking my position. Cause nah, I don't dance, but I can throw it if you tricking. I keep a little grass, but I can mow it. You get it? You niggas keep on playing like I ain't standing on business.
Thoughts on D Barbie?
I think she went crazy too. At first, I was gonna be like, I like how she didn't have to like rap about sex at all, or like being a pimp type shit. But she did in the end. So
she found a way to throw it in there at the end.
Yeah, she let me down.
I agree with it because I feel like that's like when they're like male rappers only rap about drugs and hoes and stuff, like the stereotype. Like that's the female version is just rapping about sex and.
Yeah, like I feel like the female version is rapping about getting fucked and then being a pimp. Like, oh, I'm not a regular bitch. I pimp niggas. Like, no, bitch, you're a regular bitch.
Yeah, but I do like she's playing the role, right? She's out here in the. I shouldn't say playing the role. She really made it sound like that's her life. She's in it. And her bars were like, I wasn't listening to it as like, oh, she's a dope female rapper. I was like, oh, those bars are dope, you know?
Yeah.
I really like when she said, I'm a felon. I ain't beefing with no bitches who could vote.
All right. One of my other favorite lines, I know it's like a basic line, but I haven't heard it like that before. She said, and if it's you or me, who you think I'm going to go with?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
She said, it's D Barbie. Don't forget to add the D, but don't choke. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. She's hard, man.
She's about it. I hope she blows up. I like her style of music. I would argue that she got better bars than most of the female rappers out right now. So I want to see her blow up.
I couldn't say. I don't listen to them hoes.
Jeremiah, those are the ones that be twerking.
Bruh, I don't mean I listen to him. I could watch him and not listen.
He has the music video on silent.
On mute, bro.
He's listening to a Kendrick. He's listening to Not Like Us, and he's just watching them twerk. So now we're gonna jump into the comment section from last week. We got 4 minutes, 6 comments this week. We got JSO6233s saying Dane Smith.
Shout out JSO, bruh. Shout out JSO.
Every week, never letting it down. Always got comments to come and respond to. Dane Smith gave me goosebumps. That was everything. It was everything. It's black stories everywhere that black people can relate to every day in some way. Very powerful. Dane Smith was the one that talked about what it's like to be black in America. Any thoughts on this comment?
I didn't know you were one of us.
Yeah, JSO's a black woman.
Jason, I thought you was a Mexican woman.
No, JSO, a black woman.
She been a black woman this whole time?
The whole time. She ain't trans African.
Switch up or nothing?
Nope.
Damn.
JSO.
Damn.
JSO been a black woman so long that she went to pick up her kid from school one time, and one of her kid's friends was like, "I'm scared. I don't want to get in the car."
Damn.
Yeah, she that black.
And she got kids?
And she got kids. 2 of them things.
Damn. Okay, Jason, I see you out here being black and womanly and with children. I'm over. That's crazy. Shout out Jason.
JSO6233 says, drug dealer's daughter was deep with the breakdown. Thank you. I was also lost for parts of it. So thank
Shout
you,
out
Jeremiah.
Jason. You know, we done been lost before. It was not going to be the last time.
Thank you, Jeremiah, for being the bridge. As you've seen, like in the Mortal Kombat movies, that's usually like in the old ones, Johnny Cage will be like, "What do you mean?" And then that would give like the characters the opportunity to explain the magic and stuff. You were that person that was like, "I didn't get it," and gave me the opportunity to explain the poetry behind it. So shout out for you being on the pod.
And shout out J2BZ, man.
With the 2.
Being confused and shit. With a 2, man.
JSO6233, we're still on this role models debate. This is the first debate that's gone multiple weeks. I think as you get older, you have a sphere of influence, person who influence your choices and decisions you make in your life. I've always said surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to see yourself doing for guidance and direction. Lastly, make sure you're not the smartest person in the room. You always want to be able to learn something new. What are your thoughts on that?
Damn! Black woman, mother, mature, wise. That's what I think about Jason right now, bruh.
Wise.
Just out here spending knowledge for what? For what? Who says we deserve it? You know what I'm saying?
Who says we deserve the knowledge?
That's crazy. No, I agree. I think I don't know, bro. We just gonna have to disagree, bro. I think got role models.
We can agree to disagree on the semantics. I think the semantics is me saying I think it's an influence and it's not a role model. I think we're both talking about the same thing, calling it different names, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On my mama's son.
On me?
My mama's son, not your mama's son.
No, but I mean, like, that's what you're saying? You're saying on me?
No, I'm saying on my mama's son.
I'm weak. JSO6233, Rudy Francisco, did he compare that relationship to crucifixion, stapled to a cross and pierced in his side? That's a serious scar to carry from a relationship. Tears. Yeah, that was heavy.
Yeah, man, you gotta check out his poem. He has like a whole series. I think it's at a show. He does 8 or 9 poems all back to back. They're not all about his relationship, but you can see, you know, he tells the story through different poems, and it sounds like it was tough. Obviously, I wasn't in it, but yeah, feel me.
Dang.
It seemed tough.
8 seconds. I'm gonna rush through these. True stories. Our phones do read our minds. Laughing. Rudy Francisco, I hope your next boyfriend gets smallpox.
Yes, I said smallpox.
All right, how you feel?
Instant classic.
Oh, damn. So you really are going second.
Instant classic. That's what I had to say, bro.
Yeah, mine's not an instant classic. I'm gonna go first.
You remember the bird clock?
Oh, it's back?
No, it's not back. I just think it's comparable to the bird clock.
That's good. We're gonna end on that. What is something you've learned lately? Oh, I should get some water. That sounds terrible. All right, here we go. What is something you've learned lately? The longer I'm in a relationship, the more I learn about myself. I stopped trying to impress women like a jester in a court, and I found myself quickly fighting my life from the jaws of tigers, bears, and even other gladiators as I emerged something entirely new, only asking, are you not entertained? I feel as though I finally caught my stride 10 years later, and I learned that I am everything I wanted to be this entire time. I don't need change to be valuable. Dollar bills are more convenient. My crew was 4 quarters to keep it 100, but coins are too easy to flip. I feel as though I finally caught my stride 10 years later, and I learned that nobody deserves love. To an extent, it is transactional when they say till death do us part, because when I can't open the register to give you proper change, this transaction is going to end poorly. I feel as though I finally caught my stride 10 years later, and I learned that slow and steady does indeed win the race because this track has no end, and that is daunting enough to make most people quit before they take the keys of life, insert them into their ears, and unlock the secrets to caressing the journey on the tip of your tongue before you spit out the first lines of an adventure. I feel as though I finally caught my stride 10 years later, and at the time, I thought I only had 5 in the chamber. Texas, shut up. And at the time, I thought I only had 5 in the chamber. I would grip my words in contempt as they got clogged in my throat before I hung myself from my own esophagus. It took wanting nothing more to finally breathe. Poem.
I fuck with it, bro. I don't see why it wouldn't be a classic.
You said instant classic. I was like, I know what Jeremiah's got in his bag, bro. This guy.
You already know it's coming. But nah, I fuck with it. Especially Texas, shut up. That's my favorite part. But in the actual poem, where's it at? In the actual poem, I think it's that 3rd stanza. I don't know, bro. I really like the 2nd and 3rd.
I think you catch that till reference.
Yeah, I think that might be my favorite part because it's like, damn, till death do his part, you know. And it's like because what is the word? I can't read. Because when I can't open the register to give you proper change, this transaction is going to end poorly. It's like, fuck. You ever really worked a register, bro? You know what that's like. I don't know, dog. I think it's pretty deep, especially because it's like, in my opinion, it could be a healthy relationship. Like, obviously, like a healthy relationship, like with your partner, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, they help you learn these things, but I think it also doubles as a healthy relationship with yourself, especially because you talk about different relationships. Where it's your relationships with your friends, your relationships with yourself, pretty much, you know what I mean? And then I think, too, you don't get too specific. Like, the intro is the longer I'm in a healthy relationship. The more I learn about myself. So I think being able to take those, like, multiple perspectives is tight. And then, obviously, the language.
You didn't call me a freaky ass nigga for putting the journey on the tip of my tongue? Or caressing the journey on the tip of my tongue?
Nah. Only because it was, I don't know, the till death do us part was so heavy.
It took you.
You weren't even freaky like that.
That. Appreciate it. I might perform this then. If he really thinks it's that dope, I'll probably go perform it this Wednesday at Lighthouse Theater. 7 p.m. in Pacific Grove. Be there or don't.
Or don't. It's a free country. I'm not here to control other people.
I'm gonna stop sharing.
Do well. Nah, fuck. I was about to say something, but I don't remember now because you stopped sharing.
I'll share it real quick, bro. We can go back.
It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help.
It's there.
It's there, but it's not gonna help. I'm not even reading it.
Shut up.
I'm not even reading it.
That's fine. I'll close it. All right, we're ready.
All right, bro. It's kind of telling about, like our earlier conversation that'll be later.
Oh.
It matters not, bro. It matters not.
Matters too.
What is something you've learned lately? I'm about to write a poem. You know this. Recently, I've learned Jonas has a weird relationship with hoe shit. He doesn't see twerking as classy. He does see twerking as hot. He doesn't want twerking to continue. He doesn't want twerking to stop. I'm going to continue writing a poem. This isn't new. Not new to me. Not new to you. Jonas thinks there's a few things black queens shouldn't do. One of them is twerk. The rest are up for review. I'm thinking about twerking. Not the cheeks, though. About the act itself and whether it breeds hoes. I think twerking may be liberating. And what's wrong with that? You love your ass, so you decided to throw it back. You decided to make it clap. You just want to show it's fat. Maybe twerk around some friends and they can give it a couple smacks, show the world that you a snack. But Jonas don't want this, bro. What's up with that? Maybe he can't focus right when it comes to gluteus max. I don't know about him. I got different views from that. Girl, go ahead. Shake them cheeks. Forget about free the nips. Shake that booty meat. It doesn't make you a hoe. I express myself every week. I just do it through poems. You do it with hands on knees. I learned something today. Jonas Rex hates working. He don't want it to stop. So let me just keep twerking. Paul.
I legit had to mute myself because I was dying laughing the whole time. He said, one of them is twerk, the rest are up for review.
He didn't talk about anything else.
No, it's just like, I got a problem with Jonas Rex. He says that there are some things that black queens shouldn't do. I didn't listen to the rest of them. He said twerking, and I will not stand for this shit.
We can't let him get away with this.
We gotta put a stop to this man now. Oh man,
Right.
I can never run for office now, bro. It's gonna come up. They're gonna be like, "He doesn't want you to twerk." Like,
right.
I'm like, no, I never said that. Keep twerking.
Keep twerking. You're conflicted.
I love the rhyme scheme. Got that battle rap thing. If you picked up the pace a little bit, that's you just murdered me in a battle rap.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And I don't think you cussed. So outside of you might have said ass. Yeah, you just Anderson burst me, bro.
Did I say ass?
I think you did once. Yeah, you said you love your ass, so you decided to throw it back. That's the
Damn.
only one though. You basically Anderson burst me.
Should have said butt.
I love the end. Jonas, I learned something today. Jonas Rex hates working. He don't want it to stop. So baby girls just keep twerking. That's fine.
What did you say? Look, I'm trying to remember. It was something about I don't know if it was your bill, your debt. You said your debt went up.
Oh yeah, my debts have gone up.
You got debt, bro. You got to work.
Oh, I blame twerking, bro. It's y'all fault.
Yeah, twerking's a problem, obviously.
Yeah, but where is it? He said Jonas thinks there are a few things. You love your ass. Go down a little bit. Throw it back. Okay, here we go. But Jonas didn't want this, bro. What's up with that? There's so much personality in this poem. It's in the same breath as virtue signaling, but you're not signaling any virtues. You're just like, because in the middle of it, you admit, like, yeah, let's smack some ass. Let's look at it.
Right.
Like, I'm almost admitting, like, this is as much for me as it is for you. Like, I don't want that to stop.
You'd have a good time.
Like, he said, fuck free the nip, too. Like, nah, that wasn't cutting it.
Right. It's not enough.
And then the "it don't make you a hoe" line reminds me of the message from the Black Men Don't Cheat. When he's like black men will say and do whatever to get in the pussy. Like the moon rising, it's a double entendre to get in that pussy.
Right.
There's all the validation. Nah, you ain't a hoe.
Right. You know, hoe, you just know what you want.
You know what you want. And what's wrong with that? I can't believe he said that to me.
Right. What's wrong with him?
Overall, I think it's another instant classic. This goes up there with the bird clock. Goes in there with the poem you wrote to your dad.
So sweet.
I put those as Jeremiah classics right there. I'm sure there's other ones. Oh, the car one.
Yeah. I don't know if that was here though.
Hey, you shared it somewhere on here. I don't know if it was in the 10-minute prompt or if it was something you shared in the beginning. But your car poem is an a Jeremiah instant classic. Like, and when I say instant classic, I mean it personifies like you as a person. Like when I hear that, I'm like, that's Jeremiah.
No. I know exactly what you mean.
Dang, that means this is my instant classic. Everything's overly convoluted and over the top.
Not everything.
I gotta go back to my battle rap roots. Next week, you're gonna see Jonas Rex, the killer.
Right.
I don't even sound gangster anymore, bro. I can't even try. I've been so satirical on all my raps lately. Like I'm gonna be like, my guns go pew pew, like that South Park episode, and then I killed somebody on the next episode.
You can't. It's because you're not watching enough twerking. You're not seeing enough.
Dude, I've stopped watching twerking. I'm walking with God. It's crazy. As someone who doesn't believe that God exists, I do exercise a lot of his practices, and my life is better. So, maybe I'll be convinced one day.
Maybe.
Well.
Right. But do you also want them to twerk and post ass pics though?
I don't want my black queens to twerk and post ass pics. I don't think that that's productive for black culture.
So what if she does it but she don't post it? That's fine.
Well, yeah, what's the thing that every man wants? He wants a lady in the streets but a freak in the bed. Like,
yeah, but what if she's doing it outside? She's just not posting it.
Well, then people know, though. People are going to talk about it. It tarnishes the reputation, the image. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what if it's liberating for her?
That's cool, but that's not what I want in a black queen, right? I wouldn't say that you're of queen status. Like royalty is to a degree classy. Like there's manners you have to uphold. Was that background noise, or were you say something?
Nah, I guess it was background noise. I was just say, damn, stop twerking, bitches.
If you're gonna twerk, you twerk. Like do your thing, enjoy yourself, but twerking don't make you a black queen. Taking care of business makes you a black queen. It's different if you're twerking on your man in your strong relationship
in public.
That's honestly even in public. That's fine.
That's so interesting.
Like, because
she can twerk, but it has to be on the guy she's with.
Yes.
She can't twerk by herself, and she can't post herself twerking.
Okay, because if you're twerking by yourself, who are you twerking for?
If you're twerking on your man, aren't you still twerking in public?
Yes, but who are you? If you're twerking on your man, you're twerking for your man. If you're twerking by yourself, who are you twerking for?
I feel like you also just implied, though, that the act of twerking is not classy.
It isn't.
So if you twerk, you cannot be a black queen. But you say if it's on your man, it's fine.
If you still okay, look, if I go into, let's pretend I'm a woman. If I walk into that room and I'm twerking in the middle of the room, I am objectifying myself to a audience that I'm going to call male pigs later, right? Oh, they're all pigs. They all just want one thing from me.
Okay, I see. I thought you called me a pig. I was like, damn, just because I like watching ass shake, that's crazy.
No. Like, there's the motive. Like, what are you doing it for? Like, I've had this conversation with my girl. Like, when I was single, I would post workout pics, all the stuff, right? Whatever it is, try and get attention because I'm trying to get attention. And if I'm going to say that I'm posting it for me, I'm lying to myself. And I think it's the same for women. Oh, I posted it for myself. Keep it on your camera roll then. Like, those don't make sense. You post it for the attention. Now, if you get into a relationship, why are you still doing those things for attention? Whose attention are you trying to get? That's disrespectful to your relationship.
My question is about the twerking thing, though.
That's what I'm saying. There's a difference between it. If you're twerking on your man, you're not twerking for all these other people. If you're twerking for all these other
in public,
even if it's in public, you guys are just dancing, y'all having a good time.
I think you're tweaking, bro.
We can
think
fundamentally
it's easy.
disagree on it, but I think that there's a certain level of classiness you got to keep. And I've seen plenty of black women that can dance and not twerk, and it's just they can dance, you know? There's a classy level of dancing. I believe that twerking has become the thing because every guy wants to get grinded on, and every guy wants to watch ass shake. And it's what gets views, right? But what gets views isn't always productive for the culture.
You don't think twerking got nothing to do with what the hoes want?
I don't. What the hell?
Damn. All right. That's interesting.
How is twerking for the women? Like, what do they get out of it?
I don't know. I'm not a woman. I think they get something out of it.
I think you're
Even
trying
if
to
it's
motivate them to
fun.
continue doing it so you could keep watching.
I could give a fuck. Bitches are gonna twerk whether I say to stop or go. Like, that's what bitches are gonna do. But I just don't think it's.
Notice how you refer to them as bitches and not black queens.
I don't refer to anyone as a black queen or anyone as queen or king unless it's they are quite literally a king or a queen. I think it's overused.
That's what I'm
I
trying to
think it
say.
also
I'm trying to
takes
say
away
that
the
there are certain
meaning.
qualifications that we need to have for that.
But I think even though, like, just because a woman on the street, right, is like super classy, it does not make her a queen to me.
That's not the only qualifier though. There are many
I'm still gonna
qualifiers.
say it. She's just a classy bitch.
There are many qualifiers and there are a lot of disqualifiers as well.
I don't think there's many qualifiers, bro.
Okay, what are the qualifiers then?
Like, you are quite literally of royal blood. Like, you're at the top. You're like in a monarchy. Like, that's what makes you a king or queen to me. Anything less, you are not. You're just not, bro.
So twerking. That's outside of the spirit of the debate, I guess. Then, because like we're talking about like black queens as the coined phrase of what is a black queen.
Yeah.
All right. So back to the spirit of the debate. Are there not? I believe that there are many qualifiers to be a black queen. You should not just be a black queen because you say so.
I can agree.
Right. And of those things, do we not think that being a black queen should be representative of pushing forward a stronger black community?
No, I'm not going to disagree.
Not going to disagree. Okay. So if we were to put just publicly shaking ass for the masses, how does that promote a better black community? How does that create a better black image?
I won't say it doesn't. I will say that a bunch more people will shake ass now than before.
Right. And our single motherhood rates in black communities and the amount of women getting played and not staying in relationships is also much higher too. I'm not saying that that's caused by that because I don't know enough of the social sciences to prove it, but there's definitely a correlation there. Honestly, I think that twerking put me in debt. I don't know how, but as twerking's gone up, my debt has gone up.
That's enough for me.
Okay, what else can I blame? You know what, too? There's a rise of twerking and there's a rise in the amount of attacks on the White House.
Is there?
January 6th, when they all raided the White House.
Damn.
Went from 0 to 1. They went from 0 to 1.
Statistics on twerking?
I'm just making shit up, bro. Y'all know I'm a liar. I don't know why y'all listen to me.
But I'm curious though now. Like, are there twerking statistics out there on the net?
On the rise of twerking?
Yeah, is twerking on the rise?
Let's see. Hold on. This is definitely getting thrown at the end of the pod. Has twerking become more popular over the past 10 years?
Sure.
Miley Cyrus invented twerking in 2013.
Oh, that's
a
true.
lie.
But she's not even black, though.
See, and she was a
but
train wreck though for a while.
She did bring up fucking twerking, bruh. She made twerking what it is, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right. According to AI, twerking originated in New Orleans in the 1980s as part of bounce culture. The word twerk was first used in 1820 to describe a twisting or jerking movement. The viral sensation was Miley Cyrus in 2013. Twerking has become a mainstream dance trend, with artists incorporating it into their music videos and live performances. Twerking has become a way for communities to embrace their bodies, cultures, and rhythms. Some say that twerking is a cultural expression with deeper meanings. All right, if someone could explain to me what these cultural expressions are and the deeper meanings, I will revoke my statements.
I'm gonna say that a bitch with a fat ass is like, hey, look at this shit I got and look what I could do with it.
I don't think that that's good for black culture. Like, I don't.
Why not, bruh? So
she's objectifying herself. Look at what I got is objectifying herself.
Tell me this. I forgot. But give me a second though.
Twerking has been associated with debauchery and sex.
I remember.
Work.
Shut up. How do you feel about what is it called? Damn. Can you say that? Can we still get canceled even though we're not on yet?
I don't know. It'd probably help us blow up faster.
Body positivity movement.
The body positivity movement. Okay.
What's your opinion on it, bruh? What's your opinion on it? Tell me right now.
I think that we're promoting unhealthy lifestyles. I think it comes from a really solid origin of making people feel comfortable in their skin, but it's grown to a point where we are shamed for telling people that, hey, maybe what you're doing with your life isn't the healthiest decision. By telling them that, oh, you're beautiful just the way you are, you don't have to change. Like, nah, you're obese and you should probably change if you want to live past 40.
I understand now. That's why you don't want bitches twerking. Because you hate people who embrace their bodies.
I don't.
That's what this is about. Do you hate people who embrace their bodies?
Hate is a strong word. I don't hate anyone. I disagree.
You disagree with the existence of people who embrace their bodies. And so you want twerking to stop.
That is a wild conclusion that we found ourselves at here.
That's what I heard you say.
But to iron that out, I don't want twerking to stop. I don't want it to be associated with
horny ass.
I don't want twerking to stop because I don't want to be a censor for what people can or can't do. I'm not out here like, oh, you stop doing that, right? I want us to bring classiness to the forefront of black culture. Like for me and my people, I don't want to be represented by someone twerking. I don't want my daughters to look up to someone twerking. I want my daughters to look up to astronauts, scientists, people that are lawyers, doctors, any like successful people. I don't want my daughters to look up to
successful people are twerking.
And the conversion rate, let's look at this. For successful twerking is like it's not exact, right? But it's like the metaphor, the 1 in a million. The successful lawyers and doctors is damn near 100%.
I see what you're saying. So what I'm hearing is you don't think your daughter can be an exceptional and be a lawyer while twerking. What's up?
Like she's gonna be a twerking sensation and a lawyer?
Yeah, and the lawyer you want her to be.
Dude, she could be whatever the hell she wants. She could end up being a school teacher if that's what she so chooses to do.
But you don't want her to look up to those people, even though she can be amazing and twerk. You just feel like the twerking aspect is the problem.
Like, I am not going to tell my daughter what she can or can't do, but if she's the type that's like, Dad, I need you to accept all of my moves, I'm gonna be like, no, I think that's hoe shit, but I still love you. And then when people ask, I'll be like, yeah, my daughter does hoe shit on the internet and makes a lot of money. She's quite successful at it, actually. I won't change my stance on it. Like,
all right.
I'm not going to stop her from doing it. Pursue your dreams.
Because you don't want twerking to stop.
I don't want to tell other people what to do with their lives.
So you don't want to have an opinion?
No, I have my opinion. And my prerogative is not to change other people. My prerogative is to hold my standard.
For yourself only.
Pretty much.
So you just don't go twerking on the net and everything else is fine, is what you're saying.
I'm confused as to the point you're making here, but yes.
I haven't been making a point for a very long time. I've just been talking.
So like it is just I will hold myself to my standard. And by that I mean like so if my girl just decided to tomorrow like I want to be a twerking sensation, I'd be like, that's cool, you could do that without me.
Damn.
So I don't want that associated with me. If my daughter, who is of 18 years of age and I want to be a twerking sensation, I'm like, you're an adult, go do what you please. These are the things that I think about it. And I hope that you take these into consideration, but do what you please.
All right.
The thumbnail's going to be like, Jonas hates twerking.
There. Jonas hates twerking and doesn't want it to stop.
As we celebrate 50 years of hip hop and the evolution of twerking has made it into the mainstream, it's important to take a moment. I'm not clicking on that thing. That website was called Pop Sugar. I do not need to know what that was. I don't think we need to record a 10-minute break.
We got that out the way for sure.
But what is our prompt for today? Do you have the book?